Can I please have a hug? Am I allowed to do that in here?
You want a hug after killing somebody?
No.
Did you not think he was gonna die? It's a fucking knife.
Common tactic if you want someone to not talk about you, especially
exactly.
if you did something horrible. And the fact that she is an OnlyFans model means that her reputation...
Oh, wow. Let's start there. It's an OnlyFans model. Oh, boy. She doesn't want to ruin her reputation of people buying the poom poom and seeing her titties and seeing whatever she's showing on that motherfucker. Right. Today, chat, we are Josh Moffitt. We will be watching Mom Discovers Her Daughter's horrific. Oh my God, I can't speak. It's fucking 3 o'clock in the morning, bro. Horrifying secret. If you're new to my channel, you know, all things of that, like the video, subscribe. I don't got too much to say, bro. We grinding, bro. We grinding, getting these videos out to y'all, bro. And we're gonna find out that fucking horrifying secret. Let's hop straight into the motherfucking video. And make sure you got your snacks, all things of that. Hop straight into the fucking video.
No, I'm not okay. No, I'm not going to talk to you about anything. So I'll talk to our attorney.
But I swear to God, I was scared. I mean, after like what I was scared.
These parents just got told by the police that their child ended the life of someone and had the nerve to say that she didn't do anything wrong. On April 3rd,
whoa, okay, let's get, okay.
That someone was stabbed inside an apartment complex.
God can't get my arm. I can't get my arm. Ma'am, what is
wow.
the address? 130 Northeast 7 times. I'm so sorry.
The Florida woman who called is named Courtney Clenny, and she had just ended the life of her boyfriend, Christian Openselli. Once officers came to the scene, they saw his body, and she immediately denied any blame to not get charged.
She's the only one that's there.
Get off. Please, go. Please. Listen, get up right. Drop it on the floor.
Wow.
Get up. No. I can't let this happen.
You can't let it happen. You stabbed him.
Courtney can be heard saying, "Wait, it wasn't me," immediately trying to deny
then who the fuck was it?
For her actions. Officers handcuff her and start investigating what happened. So first, police decide to go to
who the fuck was it? If it wasn't you, then who was it? You. It's only you and her in the house.
Suspicious that they were involved with the brutal death of the Florida man.
Had to be.
Okay, so nobody's. No, I'm not okay. I know. Nobody's gonna hurt you. I understand. Physically, the whole deal is fucking bullshit.
We certainly understand.
Nothing to do with the case. Believe me. She was persecuted by that. She's getting persecuted now, and now we're getting persecuted. You're gonna have your opportunity. She has a court date this week, doesn't she? Right. Yeah. So she'll have. Believe me, we're both parents. We understand. I'm not talking to that detective. Frank.
That's
you're right. You know
completely understandable.
Do we need to tell Morgan? Why we would be getting arrested?
So the parents are clearly upset that the police showed up to their home. You can even see the mother shaking uncontrollably. However, when the officers told them that they were involved in the case and needed to get arrested, the parents tried to pretend they did nothing wrong to try to get off the hook.
Under those arrest warrants, okay? We are conducting an investigation out of the state of Florida. I'm sure you guys have a couple of questions for us, as we would have a couple of questions for you. If you would want to, we'd be happy to talk to you. If not, you do have the right to an attorney.
Well, what are the warrants for?
What are the warrants for?
But what is the charge?
The charge is 06 out of the state of Florida. It's unauthorized computer access. Okay, so it's basically a hacking charge.
Appreciate the follow on TikTok, Ghost. Appreciate the follow, my boy.
Whose computer?
Keep up the great stream and amazing content. Appreciate it, Ghost. Appreciate it.
This is insanity.
Ghost, I'm also live on YouTube. Finna check my channel out.
As well as other property. There's a subset of property.
You don't have to if you want to, though.
That has come up.
Well, I'm not a hacker, but I don't know whose computer you're talking about.
Okay.
All right.
All right. You said we have the phones, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Perfect. All right, so would you like to discuss this a little further?
No, I'm not going to talk to you about anything. So I'll talk to our attorney.
Kind of seeing
I
suspicious.
asked him, may I go put some shoes on?
So we'll handle that here in a second. Yes, we are going to get you shoes. We'll figure out if the dogs have food and water. We're going to take care of all those things, right? Yes, you're being arrested, but this isn't a violent offense.
Is the same charge on her?
Yes, sir.
It is the same charge.
That's insanity.
I know.
The parents allegedly tampered with evidence related to the death of the Florida man who their daughter took the life of. Police suspected that the parents had an old laptop that belonged to Christian Obenseli and had deleted information from the computer before handing it over to Clenny's legal team.
That's tampering with evidence, so that's why they're getting arrested.
To interrogate her exactly what happened in that apartment.
I'm not yapping. I'm only talking.
Start from the start. You guys were supposed to take out your dogs to the park, right? And then what happened after that?
Like I said, a little bit blur.
Yeah.
I was doing laundry and watching a Christina Randall, or listening to a Christina Randall video, and tried to call my mom. She didn't answer the first time. And then he came back with a Subway sandwich. Before he left, he recited exactly what I wanted. I said, I'll text what I want to you. And he said, I know what you want. I said, no, you don't. He recited it to me before he left. And he got it perfectly right.
Okay.
And then he left. I guess he went to go bike over there. That's just what he said. I don't know if he walked or biked, but he told me he's gonna bike first.
With a bicycle?
Yeah.
Okay.
He came back. And I said something about like, oh, are you gonna like reshare your location with me? Like, did you want to share it? And he said, yeah, I shared it.
So,
did you do that? And he goes, the other day, like when you were done with me. And I was like,
okay, so they broken up. All right.
Like reshare it. And then he told, it kind of like turned into like a little like argument or something. And then he told me to reshare mine, and I was like, okay, yeah, I will. And then I didn't do it immediately. He asked me about it again.
So this all happened because a location wasn't being shared?
But just like something about, well, what if I'm somewhere you don't want me to be? Which I wouldn't have been. I love him.
It don't look like you stabbed him.
Like, maybe you don't want to know where I am. I guess maybe they'll just like hurt him because he was pressing me. And he ended up pinning me against the wall.
Okay, so it got physical.
I said like choking me on the floor. It's just like, they were looking at my neck and I was like, I'm not saying like choking me like, whatever. But he had my like neck, like and this happened twice before, where I couldn't breathe and I was on the floor. I could not breathe. And I don't think that he was trying to kill me, but I was scared. And all 3 times I have been scared.
3? So he did it multiple times before?
And he had me pinned and lets me up. I'm on the, get my mom on the phone. And I'm just trying to remember. Hey, my mom on the phone. And I remember she was standing like against the couch. Like we were obviously it was a big deal at this point. So this happened like over by the door and somehow moved like over into the living room. He was standing by the couch. He was going to the kitchen. I was in the kitchen. And then he just I could see like all the whites in his eyes, and he was like coming at me. And so I grabbed one of these knives. My mom got me for Christmas. I grabbed one of them, and I was like, I swear to God. I swear to God.
You can't just swear to God, bro.
It was just like, I grab and be like, don't come anywhere closer to me. Because earlier, that's happened 2 other times I couldn't breathe. I'm sorry. I couldn't breathe. And it's very scary. And I just think just like that kind of thing where I'm saying, like, do you know if he's okay? If he's choking me and he's angry enough, he might this is different, I think. But if he's like choking me or like pinning me or something and I can't breathe, he might go too long. So I grabbed my knife and I said, "Don't come anywhere closer to me."
I mean, she could have grabbed something else than a knife. Probably.
My mom, and he's
I don't
coming
know.
at me like he's gonna grab either the phone or like the knife or something. And so I was just like, I was like, "Don't come any closer." It's coming at me, and I threw it.
Courtney
You
explains
threw
that
it?
during a heated argument that turned violent, she grabbed a knife and threw it at him to protect herself. However, you will later find out that this isn't the full truth. For now, though, Courtney continues to say that what she did was in self-defense and that she's actually the victim. But the detectives would keep questioning about the altercation, and that's when Courtney breaks.
But I swear to God, I was scared. I mean, after
You just can't keep swearing to God you did something, that you didn't do something, but you did it.
I was scared.
So you just throw a knife at him? You could have threw something else at him.
He had you against the wall at one point, right? With his hands over your neck.
Unless nothing else was in reach.
How did you end up from the wall to the ground?
Let me go. Let me go, and then I started swinging on him because I had been against the wall. I started trying to hit him, and then he put me on the ground.
He dropped you to the ground. What did he do? Like, did he like lift you up, or did he grab your hair? Did he just kind of like rotate you onto the ground?
I really couldn't even tell you.
He pushed you.
If I could have like been given all these questions, you know, before, I could be like, maybe let me like, think about it. Or when I'm trying to remember like a whole situation of where I was very upset about something, which I've learned this in therapy or whatever. It's like write down like all the details so you don't forget. Just like write it all out clearly so that it makes sense to you and makes sense to somebody else. But I haven't had a chance to have a pen and paper or my phone to like write down exactly what happened, and I haven't really even like fully thought about it. So honestly, my answer is I don't remember.
So he has you on the ground. You end up on the ground, and he has his hands over your neck. Correct.
Correct. Right.
And then is he saying something to you at the time when he's on the ground on top of you? Or?
He was saying something like gritting his teeth. I don't remember what it was.
Like what?
He was saying something like gritting his teeth, like with the white to his eyes, but I don't remember what it was. We shouldn't be together.
You guys have a history of domestic violence?
Yeah.
You say you've been together how long, sir?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years.
2.5 to 2 years.
So how many incidents you think you've had?
I don't know, but we shouldn't be together.
You don't know how many incidents you had, so that's bad.
Oh my God.
If it's too...
Oh my God.
The fuck she saying the phone?
I haven't touched my ankle. It's like what? Like I just want to take a shower, God. Okay. No. We can.
I'll get a text.
I'm not trying to interrupt the.
No. You keep on.
If you can't count how many times y'all had a physical argument and you don't know, then why are you together?
I think anybody that goes through this
without
would be
a doubt.
just the same.
What'd you say?
I think that if anybody goes through this type of situation, it would be pretty insane for them.
Okay. You said
have
domestic violence.
you made a report before?
No.
No. Yeah.
Report?
Oh my God.
Oh, I did in.
I was finna say, bro.
Actually, about a year ago.
Courtney fumbled on the questions trying to make up what happened on the spot, but she also mentions that the two got into a different incident in Las Vegas that got very dangerous. On July 27th, 2021, police got called into their apartment, which was completely trashed. It turns out the couple was in
this
another
not the
heated
first
argument
song.
where it only ended with glass being thrown. When officers brought them to the station, Courtney explained what happened, but she tried to downplay it so she wouldn't get any charges.
Why did you call for help?
Because we were getting really loud. We were getting loud. And I was like, oh my God, we're gonna like do damage to the room or something. Not damage to each other. Like I really want to like.
But why would you think?
like that.
Why would you think that you were gonna do damage to the room?
like throwing something or like.
Did you throw something?
Well, she like throwing shit. She threw that knife, and
did anybody throw anything?
you're not here no more.
So why would you think that there is damage to the room to be made?
Because I've done that before in our house, and I.
What have you done?
Thrown a glass and a plate.
Did you throw a glass or a plate at him today?
No.
Okay. So if
Not since before.
Okay, so
Why didn't throw the knife on the floor then?
Broken glass on the floor. Where did the glass come from?
You threw the plate or whatever on the floor?
For how the fight started.
Okay, well.
Was there?
Yeah.
Maybe I did. Well, I'm guessing that I threw the glass, but that sounds like me.
Christian decided not to press any charges on her, but this would give a prelude to how toxic their relationship really was. This incident would let officers know that this wasn't Courtney's first time hurting her boyfriend, but they would ultimately bring her back to the station for a second interrogation, just to understand her motives. However, it was during this second talk when she was finally notified that Christian died due to the stabbing, and Courtney immediately tried to gain sympathy from the detectives to convince them that it wasn't actually her fault.
We have to inform you that Christian did not make it.
What is going on in this video? Damien. So basically, she stabbed her boyfriend. Well, not stabbing before, but like they got into heated argument before and like throwing shit. But so basically, she threw a knife at him, and he's dead. To sum it up, she picked the knife up because she was by the kitchen. She could have picked something else up and threw it at him, but I guess the closest thing to her was a fucking knife, and she threw that at him, and now she's dead. And she's I don't know, she's lying. She's not trying to like give him the full information what happened, but she said she picked the knife up and she threw it, and now she's dead. No, not he, but he's dead. She could have literally picked up anything besides the fucking knife, but out of everything you want to pick up, you pick up a fucking knife to throw. What in the idea is to make you throw a fucking knife is going to go good? It's not going to go good.
Unfortunately, the doctors did what they could.
Christian is dead.
Yeah, he's dead. She definitely didn't throw a knife. She probably threw it at him. Then yeah, that's what I'm thinking. She threw it at him. Then he got on the floor and she just kept going because she stated before that, oh, we're toxic and we're not supposed to be together. Because she forgot how many times they even got into a physical argument, like putting hands on each other and all that shit, right? If you don't know how many times you did that in a relationship, why are you in a relationship? Because if you're fighting each other and you don't know how many times you did it, that's pretty bad. So I feel like she did more than fucking throw that fucking knife, bro. A knife, somebody, look at her. She trying to. I pray this love.
This is not real, right? Okay.
It's crazy, bro. Fucking crazy, Damien, bro. Crazy. And it happened before in 2021.
He died?
Yes, he died. They just said that, didn't he?
Can I please have a hug? Am I allowed to do that in here?
You want a hug after killing somebody?
No.
Did you not think he was going to die? It's a fucking knife. What the fuck do you expect somebody not to die? You stabbed them. Suppose, I don't know. I'm going to just get you stabbed them because throwing a knife at somebody, yes, it could penetrate your skin, but like, I feel like you did more than that, bro.
I need to hug my mom.
Hug your mom after you just killed your fucking boyfriend?
I cannot be left alone in like a room by myself after this. No, that's not true. That's not real.
It did happen. He's definitely dead because you threw a knife at him and did whatever you did.
I'll get him in contact and get your parents here ASAP.
We spoke to your parents and they're trying to do everything possible to get you as soon as possible as well.
Oh, and then the parents fucking tampered with the evidence because they had an old computer that was Christians and they deleted some shit. I'm pretty sure that they deleted some evidence or something, and then they gave him the computer, which basically that's tampering evidence because he's not here no more. He's dead.
You can see that Courtney is in utter shock, but she continues to stare at the detectives to see if they are feeling bad for her. However, this doesn't work at all.
How can you feel bad for somebody that just killed somebody?
They let her go back to her apartment, in which she stopped at a bar to relax and get a drink. But that
so you killed your boyfriend and you decide to, I'm finna go have me a drink at the bar. Like you just didn't just fucking kill him. Nah, me and once have argued once. It was over something stupid. Other than that, we talk. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just talk it out, you know. Why the fuck you grabbing a knife? I'm finna grab a knife and throw it. What idea does that make sense? That's good. I love watching videos like this. This is hella. Yeah, it's interesting, but at the same time, I don't want nobody dying. That's the thing, bro. I don't like seeing people die in these situations, bro. This is crazy, bro.
That was when a group of people who were informed about the incident went up to her and it got heated.
Yeah, and they're seeking justice. Yeah, what? Let's all videotape her. Right now, you should go. Yeah, you should go. Because you just know my boyfriend. Yeah, you did. Yeah, and He's white too. Yeah, okay, cool.
You can see that her parents were on her side the whole time, even though there was a lot of proof that she had been abusing him for a while. A great example of this was a day before the murder took place. Police received a call from Courtney saying that she got attacked by Christian in the elevator, but when they got to the scene, the only thing Courtney talked about was how she wanted to just file a restraining order instead of charging him.
The boyfriend actually after her and the car was walking towards there.
There's cameras in the elevator, so you can't be lying, because there's cameras in the elevator. Well, it usually is, depending what elevator it is, but why didn't you just check the cameras?
What do you want us to do? I want to be like, I want to be like exonerated, I guess, of like anything wrong. And I want him, okay, the police are here. I want a restraining order against Christian himself.
Why not file charges if he actually did it?
Okay, but how can I make myself first? Because I know him and he would do it. How can I make myself first?
Courtney seems to be the only one worried about getting a restraining order before Christian can, which is a common tactic if you want someone to not talk about you, especially if you did something horrible. And the fact that she is an OnlyFans model means that her reputation...
wow. Let's start there. It's an OnlyFans model. Oh boy. She doesn't want to ruin her reputation of people buying the poom poom and seeing her titties. And seeing whatever she's showing on that motherfucker. That's the last fucking response. I thought she was a regular fucking girl. Come to find out, she an OnlyFans model. Boy, no way, boy. I watched what's the video about getting a first gen back. This was hella interesting. Yeah, it's these videos, they're interesting, but at the same time, it's like, damn, it's like, bruh. It's like they're interesting, but it's like, fuck.
Is everything to her. Luckily, though, the couple's argument in the elevator was recorded, and it does not show any abuse that Christian caused, but instead it showed Courtney pushing and hitting him.
Look at it!
Piling up, and finally, Courtney was brought into the court, and the impossible knife throw she mentioned in her interrogation was finally exposed not to be the way he died at all.
Now, based on the information
she stabbed him.
Was alleged to have thrown this knife. Do your observations support that?
If the person who supposedly did this is an expert knife thrower, and the knife is the type of knife that you can throw, I guess that could have happened.
Did you receive any information that the defendant was a knife thrower?
No.
So based on that fact,
he stabbed him.
Information would support that?
No.
And what would you expect to see a knife do if someone just flung it at somebody?
It would just hit the body and
it would basically bounce off.
Now, as a result of this case, did you come to a cause, or did you make a determination as to the cause and manner of death?
Yes.
Could you please explain those to the court?
The cause of death was stab wound of right subclavian artery. The manner of death was homicide.
The knife throw would have essentially been impossible to have killed Christian. So
it would have probably punctured his skin. But no.
Second-degree murder with 2 additional charges of unauthorized access or excessive access to a computer for allegedly serving as a principal and breaking into her boyfriend Christian's laptop. Her parents are also currently facing felony charges of unauthorized access to a computer or electronic device. Both their court cases are still ongoing, but so far, Courtney is facing a sentence of life in jail, and her parents can be sentenced to up to 10 years in prison. Subscribe if you want to see more true crime.
Damn. Life in prison. Well, she deserves that. Because you just don't go around just stabbing somebody. Just leave. If it was that bad. Like, come on, bro. Like, if it's that bad, why not leave? That shit's crazy. That shit's crazy, man. I knew for a fact that she didn't fucking just throw a knife, because a knife throw not finna do that shit. Oh, man, bro. But chat, that's the end of the fucking video of mom discovers daughter's horrifying secret. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad of her stabbing somebody, but did she deserve that fucking life sentence? Yes. She deserved the chair, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yes, if she was in a relationship, abusive relationship, why not leave? And then they talk about sharing locations and other shit. Why not leave, bro? If y'all are literally having physical, and I mean physical fight where y'all throwing shit at each other and hitting each other, putting hands on each other, then why not fucking leave? Why you do everything but leave? Oh my god, bro! Like you didn't even have to. It didn't have to get up to that point. You could just left, and it would have been, oh, we had a physical argument. He's still alive though. You could now, like, oh, we had a physical argument. He's dead though. Come on now, bro. Come on, bro.
Falling, dreaming, talking.